Pimple Pete, and you have to be really careful popping the pimples because you might get splashed. I recommend vodka versus like milk or
there you go.
water.
She's back in.
I'm back in. I'm like a champ. I'm like a champ now. I'm like, give me that, Pete. Wow, welcome back, everybody.
I'm Grace.
I'm Mamrie, and today this might get clear, but first, our shout out of the day comes from Colleen Merrills. Thank you so much for watching our show and loving it and spreading it. We hope you stick around. Get out of here, fly.
Even the bugs want to be part of it.
Kim.
Today, we're talking all things skincare. It's summer, so like you're getting hot, you're getting sweaty, you're putting it on SPF, all kinds of things. We don't look like this on the day-to-day. This is an hour of makeup.
No, yeah, we're basically wearing like masks of makeup right
Yes.
now. And we've filtered these videos like crazy.
Oh, for sure. This is Valencia'd up.
You gotta get new filters, hun.
Really?
Yeah, that's old.
But we want to talk to you guys about how to, you know, maintain your skin, how to have it looking right. And
Clearly we're not experts, but someone in our studio is. She's a well-known dermatologist, huge on YouTube for a very curious activity.
we got Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper is here, everybody. Yay! Thank you for being here.
You have built an empire
On pimples.
On pimples, something that
Absolutely.
people hate, want to avoid, and cover up and pretend don't exist. When did this start happening? How big, like when did this phenomenon for you on YouTube
Passion
start
for
growing?
pimples.
It happened about probably 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. I just decided to post a little bit about my world of dermatology on Instagram. And early on, I posted a blackhead extraction video. And for some reason, it got more attention. And it happened again. And so I thought, something's going on here. So let me just upload a whole video on YouTube. And I did that. And that's like from there, I realized there were other videos on there. I realized that there was a community of people on the internet. They were sharing popping videos with each other.
That's the thing about YouTube, is all of a sudden you're like, oh,
Yes.
a community
Yes,
does this?
Full
Yes,
subculture.
and I thought I could be their queen, so I thought.
Oh my God, you and
I'm
Mamrie
here.
have so much in common. And now you have your own show on TLC. How
Yeah.
has it been having a TV show now? Do people come up to you like on the street and are like,
Look at this. Look.
I don't get that as much. It's more people are you Dr. Pimple Popper?
Oh,
Because they don't.
okay.
Because usually, if they're a pimple popper, they're taking care of themselves, or they probably squeezed it, so they don't have anything to show me.
yeah.
Full disclosure, I get real grossed out.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So
okay.
please do not be offended
Oh, no,
if
not at
I
all.
almost barf in my mouth. A lot of our viewers probably would love a little bit of your expertise,
Okay.
but we thought we'd make it a little more fun. So we thought we would actually show you various characters, monsters
Okay.
from movies, and you tell us how you would help their skin.
Okay.
So there's your mission if you care to pop it.
Let's see if I can do this. Let's
Okay.
see.
Core horror.
The first character that we would like for you to assess is Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, he's a classic. I mean, but he's a little bit more of a burn victim.
Right. So it looks like he's got 3rd-degree burns or worse on his face.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have something like that, there are burn units that take care of that. You know,
Sure.
the hospital certainly. And you usually have to graft them. Like you'll take maybe skin from the tush even. That's a real reason to call somebody butthead, I suppose.
Oh,
you know, so like
really?
yeah, or like skin from the thigh, and you would have to transplant it. Planted into those areas because it's all scar tissue.
So what if I had a burn from like a curling iron on
That's
my face?
more superficial. That's more of a 1st degree.
What would I
do? You would put a little antibiotic ointment in it, keep it out of the sun, and it should heal over time. But it's not as deep as that.
Freddy, he gone. Pizza the Hut. He's had a rough day. He's very greasy. So how do you combat greasiness?
I think he needs a good hosing down.
yeah.
No, I get a little greasy right here.
Yes.
So what do I do to combat that? Is that like I see blotting papers?
Yes,
or...
sure. You're trying to do things that can absorb the oil. So there are also topical, medications, even prescriptions that might help to eliminate more oil. But a lot of that you're born with it. So that's the kind of skin that you're born with. But that's a good thing.
Maybe
It's
she's born with
built
it.
in- Yes.
Maybe it's an oily face.
Maybe it's
Yeah, it's true.
Harvey Dent or Two-Face from The
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
Right.
Okay, again, lots of burn.
Yeah, that seems more of like an actual hospital medical issue than a dermatology issue.
Yeah, I mean, he needs transplants. He needs like skin transplants. But you know, one side is good, so he's just got a good side. So,
in like a basic sense, what would you do with overly dry skin?
Good call.
Overly dry skin,
Yeah.
moisturize like crazy. And you know, people don't maybe realize that creams are different than lotions.
Okay.
Lotions are water-based, so they're not as moisturizing. You should switch to those maybe more in the summer when you need lighter moisturizer. But in the winter, creams are oil-based, or even like ointments, like some things that's really greasy, like Vaseline-based, those are even more drying. And then you also want to use exfoliating things like glycolic acid or salicylic acid. There are moisturizers that have hydroxy acids in them, and they'll help to kind of exfoliate or get rid of that dry, dull skin there.
Oh, I have to go throw away my entire medicine cabinet. Grand High Witch. Oh wait, this is from The Witches, right? Oh, it's a good movie.
You just turned into.
It's a good movie, but lots of moles and boils.
She could get a good earlobe repair there. She's got a pretty big hanging earlobe.
Yeah.
She got to get rid of that earring. It's too heavy. She obviously cares about her appearance. She's got eyeshadow and lipstick on, so she still cares about the way she looks.
Well, everyone's on Grindr.
A little
Tinder.
filler on her face.
But yeah, if you got a mole with a hair coming out of it, like when do you go check on a mole in general?
You know, when
That's
you have
very
hairs
far.
growing out of your moles, it likely means you were born with it, because it's a congenital neediness, meaning you're born with it. I'm giving you all these tips.
I'm just like, maybe he's born with it.
Yes,
maybe it's a
that's
hairy
another
mole.
one. That's another one, yeah. Some cultures, like in Chinese cultures, it's good luck. People just, you know.
The optimism.
Mole hair, don't care.
Yeah. That's right.
That's, you're gonna find that on an Urban Outfitters t-shirt in like 20
100%.
seconds. Voldemort, he's got very thin skin, emotionally and physically.
Yeah.
He does. You know, when you see, I'm like a total derm nerd here, like an
I
analyst,
love
because
it.
I've never done. On his scalp, he's got this, what we call reticulate, like this net-like pattern of brownness there, and that's usually because you have your body too close to a heater. Some people are getting that now on their laptops because they put them on their lap, and they get this on their lap because you have to put a pillow underneath there.
no.
You don't
I'm
want the heat.
terrified.
Oh no, I've been
Because
doing
you
it
will
wrong.
get that kind of, it's called erythema ab igni when you get that.
I don't want Voldemort
So
thighs.
he's really translucent. He's like my husband, who is like really light colored.
Sounds like a looker.
And in New Hampshire, when he was in school, he was like, I thought I would joke with him. He's got like a bluish hue to him, you know, because you could see right through him.
If Harry Potter doesn't take him down. That British son.
That's right. That's right.
We've got, Deadpool. Have you seen Deadpool? It's great.
I probably have.
Lots of
but
dick
I
jokes.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I have seen it. Yes, I have. Yeah, he looks like he's been sitting out in the sun and smoking cigarette after cigarette.
Here's where me and Deadpool combine.
Okay.
I get really red. I get like a little rosacea on my cheeks, and he's also very red. I know, like in a makeup sense, they say green mutes it out, but besides putting something on my face, is there anything to like treat it naturally?
You can try to prevent the things that can cause your rosacea or your redness, which is really hard. Sun, stress, exercise, like all the things that you need to do that make your life enjoyable. So that's what's hard. So
Wait, I should get rid of exercise? Okay, no problem.
Yeah, a doctor said it. A doctor said it.
One little trick that I do have is if you Afrin nasal spray, you know, that you get over the counter, it has oxymetazoline in it, and that actually constricts little superficial blood vessels. So if you maybe mix that with a little lotion and you put on, try it like on a weekend when you're not going, or see if that like helps to temporarily minimize the redness, but it would be a temporary thing.
What a DIY.
I love that tip.
Oh my gosh.
You have some stuff to show us.
These are my favorite, my favorite swag here. These are my pimple popping socks. So if you guys don't like to pimple pop, at least you can do it at home. You wear them and you want to pop each other's head if they're, they're pissing off because they're in your way.
Amazing.
And then they say pimple popper on the back.
Those are great.
We have my skincare line, which is really big because I have products that are available for people that a dermatologist would recommend, but they can't see a dermatologist because most people can't see a dermatologist.
That's amazing.
So we start with my acne skincare line, and I'm giving it to you guys. And there's a hydroxy acid to help with exfoliation, so your skin's gonna be bright and radiant.
Thank
too.
you. Like, what is the name of your line?
SLMD skincare. But this is our new game too. I know, isn't that crazy?
What?
Game? What
That
the
is so
heck?
nuts.
Pimple Pete, and you have to be really careful popping the pimples because you might get splashed. I recommend vodka versus like milk or
there you go.
water.
She's back in.
I'm back in. I'm like, like a champ. I'm like a champ now. I'm like, give me that peak.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever think when you got
No.
into dermatology,
never
you would
saw
have your
pimples.
own game?
I even thought that I had my own show that, you know, we build this and you have this nice skincare line and go happily off into the pimple sunset, but no, here I
Well,
go.
speaking of your show, tell everyone where they can find it, where they can find
Yes,
you.
TLC on Wednesdays, 10, 9 Central, and you can find me on YouTube and on social media, Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm sure it's hard to avoid me.
We'll put all the
unfortunately,
links
some of you.
below. Thank you so much for
Dr.
coming.
Pimple Popper.
I gotta go buy
fun.
some Afrin. Today's gratitude problem comes from 19Katie7, who says, as I was watching this mic at the little dark bits on stage reminded me of beans, so then she drew this amazing
I love it.
drawing with beans and goose on our set. Thank you so much, 19Katie7.
Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, retweet, etc., etc.
I gotta go walk my little dark bit.
I gotta wash my face.